Hey, it's Quintel. I wanted to do a quick walkthrough for you on how you can build a world-class ICP for your business. Okay, that's your ideal client or customer profile. This is helpful and mandatory for every business. It doesn't matter what type of industry you're in. But first, let me introduce you to somebody. This is my man, Jason Whitfield. I was recently tasked with building a customer profile for a tech brand. And so this starts out with focusing on one person. This is built psychographic first, meaning we are focused on their interests, their identity, their position, and posture in the world. What you get in the output, like here I'm using Claude Code, but you can use it and view it in anything you want. But just a quick breakdown, you get a snapshot of who your avatar is, you get a demographic overview, psychographics, you get to understand what a day in the life is. We'll go over all of these things. And then you take this and you go produce an image of your ICP, what that person looks like. The reason why this is helpful is because if you gave the right context and set up this prompt properly and you execute well on your details, you should get back an image of what you had in your mind, who you think your ICP is. You may have actually seen this person before. You're like, yep, that looks like the person I imagine I help myself. Maybe they might even look like one of your current or previous clients. And if your image looks like what you had a vision of in your head or somebody that you may recognize, then you know you have the whole detail and breakdown for your ICP. And now you can always talk to them in all of your marketing materials and any way you got to engage with your clients. So let's go through the prompts real quick so you can get an understanding of everything that's going on. Now, the prompt to build the ICP or your avatar first starts with context. You have to give it all of the information that you know about your ICP, right? So you want to think about everything that's going on with your client, give it all the details. These details can come from client calls, it could come from details from your previous clients. You put all those things together and you give it all of the context. The prompt has rules, so it knows how to go and build and make a cohesive breakdown based on all of the context you gave it. And then it has output section. And then these 16 sections are the full breakdown on everything that's relevant for you to understand and be successful when it comes to creating content or any kind of marketing assets that's going to be targeted towards your client and your customers. So here's how it looks. So you get a snapshot. Boom. This is a quick breakdown with their name, archetype. It was the breakdown of my man, Jalen Whitfield. We gave his archetype a name. He's 31. He lives in the Washington area. He currently is a senior software engineer. He makes about $158,000 a year. What he's doing with that 150? Well, we're going to break it down in our ICP builder, right? That's what the prompt does. So it tells us the types of messaging he has, like what he's thinking, what's some of the things he's talking about in his group chat, what's the jobs to be done. The jobs to be done are what are the problems that you are solving for Jalen or for your ICP, right? What are the things that they would be hiring you for or purchasing from you? Where to find him online, or where to find your ICP online, where to find them offline. What are the brands they into? What are the media they consuming, right? If you understand the other media they consuming, then you know how to better build some content. Or you may understand what your competition is doing and they give you even more insight. What does this person believe? What are their values, okay? And what keeps them up at night? What's the real core problems they have and what's the deep-rooted problems? What are the things that you should be speaking to? You'll get all of these things back when you give the prompt the absolute best context for your ICP. Now, after you get that document back with the full breakdown, you use this prompt to create the image like I did here for Jalen. So that is a full breakdown of these resources. Those are the two prompts that you're going to need. And then I gave you a third prompt because you may have a tier of ICPs, like, different versions of people who benefit from your products or services. And so this third one here is just so that you can create other images. Use prompt 1 to create the ICP details. Take those details, use step 2, or just skip straight ahead to prompt 3 and get a image output. This is a really great and fun tool to use so you can visualize and have a great understanding for how to better write and create content for the one person that you're trying to help the most out here in the world. I really enjoy putting this together. I hope you really enjoy using it and I hope it can help your business. I'm out.